Hey guys, what's good? Mike Locke here. Thanks for tuning in to this video blog. So in this video, I want to talk about this question that I got. Somebody asked me, why do I record videos in my car? Now, I want to take this question and really talk about something else, but this question sort of brought up this idea, this thing that I really like this question because it's just now forcing me to speak on this other thing, which I think will help a lot of people. I was reading a comment on my YouTube channel, and somebody said, why do you record videos in your car? This is a great question. One, this person was probably new to my channel. Two, when somebody speaks on web design, like I do, you're typically in an office. You have a computer behind you or whatnot. You're in your desk, you're sort of your workspace, right? That's a typical setup for a person who speaks on web design. I record a lot of videos in my car, and this person was probably thinking like, why are you in the car, not in your desk? The short answer is, it's the reason why I record videos in my car is, one, it's convenient. When you're in your car, you drive a lot, you have time to think. When I come back from lunch, I have a few minutes to kind of stop and think and really think about what I want to blog about. And it's quiet, my kids aren't around. I can just relax under a tree or whatnot and just in the shade and just kind of just chat about something that I want to talk about. That's the real reason. But going back to the question, we all have this inside of us. It's this perfectionist sort of philosophy that when we see things or when we think in our minds that things aren't perfect, or things have to be perfect before we actually ship or put things out there, if you know what I mean. This person asking this question, I actually gotten these type of questions from people inside my family. I remember 4 or 5 years ago, I was telling someone, man, I'm doing these YouTube videos and I'm gonna do a web design training course, and this family member, like an uncle, was saying, yeah, you're gonna have to get a professional camera, you're gonna have to do this and do that. People won't watch your videos if it's not professional. And then I watched other videos from like Gary Vaynerchuk, who inspired me to do videos, and he is like, don't worry about the camera, just record. It's all about the content. So I just recorded with a cheap $100 flip camera, and he's right. When I started talking about content and the things that I knew, people would watch them. Just like I'm in a car, people don't really care about me being in a car, they care about the content, and they appreciate the content. Now, having said that, it's this principle that I want to talk about. It's this idea that we are afraid, I say we as designers. I see this quite often in the sense that people are afraid to put their portfolio out there because they feel it's not good enough. People are afraid to submit their resume to a company that they want to work for because they feel they don't have the right skills. People are afraid to finish a product or project and show it to the client because they feel the client won't like it because it's not good enough. There's all these sort of things, these elements of perfectionists that we keep redoing our portfolio over and over and over and over again, and we don't get it out there because we think it's not perfect. It's like if I had this idea that if I had that mentality that I only have to record in the perfect setting in my office or whatnot, I would only get a video out like once every 3 months. Because sometimes I don't have the perfect setting. My kids are screaming at me. My wife is asking me to clean up the house. Those type. I have a I live real life. We're going out to dinner. People are coming over. Family members are coming over. Dogs are barking. So I don't take the perfectionist route. And then guess what? There becomes value in the things that I put out, even though they're not perfect. And I took that same step towards my portfolio. To this day, I don't have the perfect portfolio. There's projects on my site that I didn't like for years. There's things that I know I could do better at today. But I still apply to those jobs. I still get job offers from people looking at what's there on my portfolio. And it's taught me over the years, as I gained experience and confidence, I realized that you just have to get things out there, apply to that job, put your portfolio out there, and then iterate as you go. Because I made a lot of money based on portfolio projects that I thought I knew wasn't my best work, but people gave me job offers. They called me in for interviews based on some of those projects. So over the years, as I gained confidence, as I learned this experience, I realized that things don't have to be perfect for you to take action, for you to put yourself out there, for you to apply to that job, for you to ask a question, for you to call yourself a UI designer. You don't have to be at my level. You don't have to be what you think people expect. Just put yourself out there and you learn as you go. If I was recording videos in my car, let's say 5 years ago, 6 years ago, and people were always saying, Mike, recording videos in your car is distracting, I would have learned that along the way if I had gotten that message, like, say, several times. And then I would have said, you know what, my audience, people watching my videos, don't like when I record videos in the car, and I would have changed some things. Same with my portfolio. If I didn't get job offers, I would have continued to change my portfolio. So if you work for McDonald's and you want to apply to some corporate company as a web designer because you've been working on your portfolio for a while, heck, apply to that job. If somebody laughs at you, at your resume, and say, why are you applying to this job? You only have experience working at McDonald's, as a janitor or whatever. Your next question should be, okay, what should I do to improve my chances, of getting that job? That's the way we all should think. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to try things. Don't be afraid to ship. Like, take action, move. Just learn from what people tell you and then iterate on that. Okay, that's my message to you. Okay, this question of why I record in a car brought up this idea of we all think things have to be perfect before we actually take action. And this person asking this question has the same philosophy inside him or her that I do myself, and you having yourself. We all have it in different aspects. We all questions ourselves. We go out question certain things. So my message to you in this video is hey, I was successful doing things that weren't perfect. I can go through a list of things. I'm sure you can too. So when it comes to web UI design and you want to apply to that job, apply to that job. If you don't have your portfolio out there, get it out there. You need your portfolio out there for you to progress as a web UI designer, for people to see you. Get your resume out there. Don't be afraid. Put it out there. People will always tell you, and you just iterate and learn from it and continue to improve. Okay, so that's my message for you in this video. All right, thanks for watching, guys. If you like the things that I talk about, please hit the like button. Leave me a comment on my YouTube channel or my blog. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't. And always visit my website, mlwebco.com, if you want to learn more about things I do, my web design training course, and things like that. All right, thanks for watching. As always, I appreciate all the support and people enjoying my YouTube videos. It keeps me putting videos out there. And we'll talk soon, guys. More videos to come. All right, peace.